Except you are comfortable with being single for life, probably you don't want to have kids because so many people may not get married if care is not taken. Except you're okay with that long lasting negative family marital pattern that has held not only you but your siblings, your family members captive. If you are comfortable being single, then this video is not for you. Now that I'm left with those people who are looking forward to breaking negative family marital pattern, let's talk. One of the reasons so many single people may end up single for life is because they are scared of taking their prayer and their manifestation life seriously. In fact, most people get tired after praying for just a few days or a few weeks. So, in my opinion, they are stuck because they are scared of making decisions that doesn't look normal. So many of you have been told to just date, meet people, and then you automatically get married. But you and I know that it doesn't work exactly that way. In fact, some of you, your parents and family members think you are too picky. Some think you're always changing partners. They don't realize that these things are somehow not under your control. In fact, so many of you date carefully and you try as much as you can to avoid problems in relationship, but somehow your partner breaks that relationship. Understand that life doesn't work like a fairy tale where you meet a guy today and he's head over heels in love with you and tomorrow you're both tying the knot. Life is not Nollywood. Learn to take risks. Because tell me, why are you settling for the usually close your eyes and pray, which you've been doing for years to no avail? Some of you have even tried native and traditional method, but still, the siege, the devil is still wearing Prada on your relationship matter. You've never dated anyone that chose or value you. You keep attracting low budget effort partners, and when you try to make it work, you tolerate the barest minimum so that it can work. At the end of the day, they still walk out of your life, leaving you completely shattered. Most of you have traced it to a pattern. Nobody is telling you to stop going to church or you should stop praying. All I'm saying is this: try neuroscience type of prayer or the law of attraction kind of prayer, as you may call it. In fact, while you set aside church kind of prayer, also set aside neuroscience method of prayer, which includes scripting, affirmation, visualization, etc. You can't keep praying the regular kind of prayer you know that has not been working all these years and expect a different result. It is like you parking in ShopRite and you're going to look for your car in Chicken Republic. It doesn't work that way. When people in the online space are talking about the law of attraction, thought transmission, and manifestation, so many people ignored it and called it demonic because it doesn't look like the traditional prayer method you were used to. But believe me, the teachings of Christ are centered on the law of attraction, and every quote most new thought preacher uses are from the Bible. For example, the Bible say, "Let the weak say I am strong." So it means the unmarried should say I am married. So many people are getting married just because they learned how to use neuroscience or the law of attraction to pray. I have helped so many of my clients who had the negative mindset that they will never get married just because they saw their parents' pattern. And suddenly, things began to shift after teaching them how to shift their mindset to attract marriage. I genuinely believe this can also be your story if you're willing to learn how to pray correctly and how to pray scientifically to attract marriage. I don't see any reason why your marital breakthrough has to delay anymore when so many people who have gone through worse situation than yours have actually manifested their miracle marriage just by brainwashing, affirming, visualization, etc. Anyway, do with this information as you wish. Enjoy your day.